What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here to talk about what's in the blogs. Girl, you sponsor the blogs.
I sponsor the blog.
Let me tell you something.
Girl, why is Hazel back in the hospital after receiving infections from her tummy tuck? It's not that. She said it's from the same tummy tuck last year. That's sad. She seriously has body dysphoria. I mean, a lot of women in America, in the world, do. A lot of women have body image issues. They see something in the mirror that's not actually what reality shows them. It's a lot of women. It's designed that way. It's designed so that you are not happy with your body. It's also designed so that you look at your eyes through, men are visual, so I have to change the way I look so I can be desirable. And then you wind up looking like this because you've had so many surgeries. You wind up looking like Dr. Frankenstein's lab experiment because you have body image issues. You look at yourself through the eyes of men. You look at other women as competition for the eyes of men or for the attention of men. And you make these changes. Yes, I know she's married and this and that, but the body image issues came long before she got married. The nose jobs, the cheek implants, the chin implants. She looks like motherfucking Mask, Jim Carrey. That's what she looks like in her face. Now her tummy tuck is what? Folding from the inside out? Like, what's happening? Clearly your body, like, again, it's another example. Your body is saying, I'm not supposed to be doing all of this. I don't know. I know y'all got doctors who can intervene and enhance your beauty, but sometimes the body will tell you, you know what? I don't like it. I don't like this look. I don't like this piercing. I don't like this tattoo. I don't like this, Some of you out there have had experience where your body will reject a piercing. That happened to me. My body rejected a piercing, literally pushed it out of my body. Like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. When I tell you, you have to be so in tune with your body, listen to your body and know. You have to, because your body will tell you, and you see something happen, an infection, your body is telling you no. And now Hazel is back in the hospital. What is it's just sad. The issues that women have with their bodies, the body image issues. How we see ourselves, how we think that other people see us, how we think we should look, to be desirable. It's really sad. Here she go.
They do things to
What happened? Who was that? Hollywood Unlocked. Hold on, it went away as soon as I refreshed. Where's Hollywood Unlocked? It's just sad. It's really unfortunate. You back laying up in the hospital. Here she goes. I don't know why it's
hospital, Hazel in the hospital videos, but looks like I'm going to be here longer than I expected. This is my second day back in the ER for another infection in my stomach. So you know how you guys been dragging me, talking about, her stomach looks so swollen, she's so botched. No, she get infections under that tummy tuck, and they do things to you from the inside out that you don't even know. So they're here trying to get it under control so it doesn't go back into that sepsis state. I tried to do a great birthday for my husband, a beautiful Easter for my daughter since I ruined it last year. And I pushed it and I made it through and made it back here. Hopefully I will be out tomorrow. My birthday's next week. I'm not missing the Bahamas. I wasn't going to make one of these
She says she's not missing the Bahamas for anything. She's not missing the Bahamas for anything. She's going to have the volume operations on IG. Get that shit together. Either you trying to like the comment, you like the comment, you like the post, you accidentally mute it, and then when you turn it on again, everything after that is unmuted. It's like, y'all need to get the volume controls together over there on IG. This shit is dumb as hell. But she said she's not going to miss her. First of all, this is the problem that I have. I'm just looking at this video of her sitting in the bed looking like Jim Carrey. You have on a filter on your face. You've had cheek implants, a nose job, chin implants, all fillers in your lips, and you still have on a filter. If you're not telling me this is a mental illness, I don't know what it is. You have on a filter and you have had all this work done on your face so that your face can look like it has a filter on it already. So why do you layer another filter on your face? Like, this is, to me, it's just an example of a mental illness. I don't understand that. Why it says it's a filter on this. This is on Hollywood Unlocked, but you could see the video, and Instagram will tell you if there's a filter on it. It'll tell you what filter the person used. Why do you have a filter on your face, ma'am? You've had thousands of dollars of work done on your face, and you still using an old 20-cent filter on your face. Like I said, the mental illness is real. You have an infection. You have an infection going on in your stomach from a tummy tuck. Last year you were sick. This year you talking about I pushed through and it's my birthday weekend. I'm going, bitch, don't get sick in the Bahamas. Like you were sick in Turkey. Like, girl, like I said, it's a mental illness. There's nothing else that you can tell me about it. That's why I asked the other day on Instagram, do they still do psychological evaluations before you have these surgical procedures, the elective surgical procedures, before you get on a table and allow somebody to slice your body open? Do you have a psychological evaluation? Because one, you need to know that your body is going to look different. So the mental part of it needs to catch up to the physical part. And then you keep looking in the mirror thinking, I need to do something else. I need to do something else. I need to do something else. Now you're addicted to surgery. You're not getting a psych evaluation. And then you come out looking like Wildenstein. What's the cat lady? I can't wait until y'all get my age. I can't wait to see what them asses is going to look like. I can't wait to see what them stomachs going to look like. Them chins are going to look like chin going to be over here, right next to the cheek implant. I can't wait until gravity. And I don't know, and these surgeons, they're not saying like, you know what? You've had 12 nose jobs. No, they're like, okay, you want your 13th nose job? Click, 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 click. Come on. It's ridiculous. Somebody says, stop getting work done before you die and can't be there with your child. Stop being selfish and be a mom. I don't understand that. Stop being selfish and be a mom. No, just stop doing this to your body for yourself. Not for your children, not for your husband, but for yourself. What's wrong with you? Like, literally, there is a problem with her. She clearly has a problem. Crazy. All right, let's see. Future addresses his toxic reputation. These women were all toxic to me. They just don't want to admit it. Oh my God. This is a gaslight. This person should be arrested for arson because all he does is lay the gas down and then throw the match and lights everything on fire and leaves a trail of flames behind him. He is the embodiment of a toxic man. I won't even give him black man, white man, Latin man, Asian man, whatever man. You are the embodiment of the factory setting that was provided to you when you came out. And you are fully enmeshed in your version of what masculinity looks like. And part of that, the way that you've been socialized, is to mistreat women. And that's what you embody. You are toxic. You have children all over the world. You have you've created how many fatherless homes? You have not been married one time. You are a disgusting, vile pig. And you are the toxicity. Turn around and say they just don't want to admit it. No, you don't want to admit it. You're a vile, disgusting boar, a shit-eating pig. All right, let's see what else is happening. Oh, Ashley Darby confirms she and Michael Darby have decided to separate. Heartbreakers 2 will be coming this summer to theaters near you. Baby, when I tell you Ashley got her a storyline, baby, you got you a storyline and a check. I know that's right. Almost 8 years ago, when Michael and I said I do, we anticipated sharing every single day together from that moment forward. Unfortunately, he stuck his dick in so many men and women. I have decided to separate. We are aware that that part wasn't, I added that part. Okay, let me take that part out. Rewind it, okay? Unfortunately, that's not our current reality. We have decided to separate. We are aware that there will be many speculative views as to why we have made this decision. People will be quick to assume that the causes were too much intrusion by reality TV into personal parts of our lives, age gap issues, cultural problems. What cultural problems? Y'all white, both white, or child rearing differences. Pieces of all these may have affected our pure love for each other, but no one, maybe cultural, no, I don't know, let me shut up. But no one reason is the root cause of our mutual decision to go our separate ways. We're at different stages of our life. Yeah, he's on his way out. What you talking about? You haven't even, have you started your period? A nigga about to die. Banana, he on a banana peel. Anyways, while our romantic bond is broken, we have always love and respect for each other. Anyways, Ashley's getting that paper. Get that money. He told her, how did she have to extend? How many years did she have to be with him? What was the divorce agreement? He's a Grim Reaper anyway. Now she got her little Jim Crow and little integration over there with Gullum. Gullum is going back into his cave to live his life. Next thing you know, we're going to see Michael. We're going to see Michael living his real true life. We'll see Michael living his real true life. He'll get to be out there. She doesn't have to be a beard for him anymore. And he could just live the life that he really wants to. What? Is that really the story? What? Oh, because no. Heartbreakers 2 coming soon. That's what I said. I posted that picture of old weasel-eyed Sheila. Look at old weasel-eyed Sheila with her wig on, honey. She is happy over there. They made their great escape. They've made their great escape, honey. You can't tell Sheila and her child nothing. I'm going to put the picture up. Baby, you can't tell us nothing. So Ashley's getting divorced. She got a storyline. She got a good old storyline to talk about her going through divorce, how she got there. That's going to be a good storyline. I already know Candace. Candace is going to be, oh, you're getting a divorce and I'm going to be your friend. I already know what Candace is going to do. Candace, don't. Candace, let me tell you, don't be the bigger person going into this season or the next season. Stop it. Stop being the bigger person, please. I should have gotten you nowhere. I saw that she unfollowed Slinky Nick. She unfollowed her. The bitch who thinks she's the star of the show. I don't know. Y'all really, that's what happens when you give merits for mediocrity. You have people who think they're the stars of the show. Like Karen Huger. Baby. What was the viewing audience on there? No views. I think they was lower than Candy. And y'all need to stop calling these shows spin-offs. A spin-off is something like let's see. A spinoff is something like The Jeffersons. Now, if you don't know what The Jeffersons is, it's a sitcom with Sherman Hemsley and Lenny Kravitz's mama. She was in there. Roper, I think is her last name. Ruth Roper, I think is her last name. Isabel Stanford, Marla Gibbs. But that was a spinoff from the All in the Family with Archie Bunker and Edith Bunker and them. So that was a spinoff. That's a show like I think from Alice, a show called One Day at a Time. That was a spinoff. A spinoff is a show that happens, that has multiple seasons. What we're going to do, we're going to take one character from the show and make a story around them. That's what a spinoff is. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What's the definition of a spinoff?
Spin-off means a byproduct or incidental result of a larger project.
A byproduct or an incidental result of a larger project. What they give these women are specials. That means it's going to show one time. Do not expect a second season. Do you understand? For me, I feel like Candace is a perfect person. She's a perfect character that they can create another show around. She has enough shit going on. Being an interracial marriage, having issues with her mother, her husband having issues with her mother, her sister being there. Her sister would be another character in the show. Introduce another. Her mother would be on there. You'd have some scenes with her biological father and maybe her stepfather. And then bringing Chris's children on the show, his family, the dynamics between them. They can show them taking trips or whatever. They can do it like Candace can literally, and Candace has enough going on in her personal life outside of her family life that you can follow her doing her acting, singing stuff, all of that stuff. Candace is a perfect candidate for a spinoff. Portia is not. Candy is not. Karen absolutely is not. Karen had an opportunity to film a whole special and got 2 episodes. To me, that's indicative of your family not being that interesting. We couldn't get enough. So we're going to just narrow it down to these 2 episodes and make it a special instead of a season. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because, like, again, you give merits for mediocrity. You have Giselle and Karen thinking they're the stars of the show when it's really Candace. And you could call it being biased or not, but Candace is always trending. Candace trends when it's nothing else going on. Is to be like, it's not even in mid-season. When the people are talking about you when the season is not even on, that to me, that says something. You're trending and your season is not even on. That says something about her impact to the viewing audience. I'm just saying. Ashley, congratulations on your separation from the Grim Reaper. Now you are able to do whatever the hell you want to. You have 2 babies now with this man. I'm sure has set them up with great trust funds. So you ain't got shit to worry about. You and Sheila are set. I don't know how much you're going to get every month or in spousal support or what do they call it? We don't know. I'm sure the details will come out. I'm sure the people will be on the case. That's it for Ashley. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see what I have saved because I have a few things saved. That shit with Hazel Lee really, like, it really made me feel a certain way because I'm just like, why? I be wanting to slap the hell out of her. Like, girl, why are you doing that? What's wrong with you? This was on the Shade Room. Real Housewives of Potomac star Ashley Darby trends following alleged separation from her husband. The memes, honey. Ashley showing up at the bank to deposit her millions into her account. That was when that's from that picture of her and Sheila in front of Warner Brothers. Baby. Yes, ma'am. So Ashley signed an extension back in 2017 saying that if she stuck with Michael for another 5 years, she'd get half of everything. And now here she is, ready to divorce exactly 5 years later. Divorce the man, take them kids, that money, and tell us everything on camera. Come on, Ashley. I still don't fuck with Ashley. I think Ashley is trash. Trashly is what I call her. 2 days ago, Stevie J officially dropped by lawyers in ongoing divorce battle with Faith Evans due to quote unquote conflicts. This is from the Jasmine brand. Looks like Stevie J is in need of a lawyer if he plans on following through with a divorce from his estranged wife, Faith Evans. According to court documents obtained by Radar Online, a LA Superior Court judge granted a motion brought by Stevie J's real name, Stephen Jordan's former representation, Camilla Klein, from the law firm Fox Rothschild LLP. Fox Rothschild LLP. In the court documents, Klein wrote that the breakdown in the attorney-client relationship. Oh, so Stevie J tried to fuck her? That's what it sounds like to me. It says, Klein wrote that the breakdown in their attorney-client relationship was due to a genuine conflict between the firm and Stevie J. She said, despite several attempts by my office to informally resolve the issues with Stephen, we have been unsuccessful in resolving the issues. Reportedly, the attorney told the court that she did not wish to provide any further details on the matter unless they spoke privately. He did something. He crossed a boundary. That's the only thing that I can think of. He crossed a boundary that he wasn't supposed to cross. He did something. And just based on a pattern of behavior, it more likely was some type of sexual misconduct or inappropriateness. That's the only thing that I can go off of. I have no idea, but just based on his pattern of behavior, I think it's something to do with crossing a boundary. Remember the kindergarten who brought the Jose Cuervo of margaritas to snack time? And y'all was in the comments saying that the baby needed to go to AA. It's no telling what's going on at the baby's house. Why would the baby bring vodka or tequila to school? This is not, I thought it was funny. Because, kindergarten is hard as fuck. So I could see why the little baby brought in the baby brought in one of those little single serving size fruity strawberry margaritas that are already mixed. That's what she brought to her friends. Did y'all think she brought a gallon of Jose Cuervo in her little puppy time backpack? Pound puppies. What's pound puppies? What, not pound puppies? Blue's Clues. I'm trying to think of baby shark. She had a gallon of tequila in her baby shark. I ended up deleting that post because y'all took the fun out of it. I was like, ugh! Y'all take the fun out of shit. I was like, this is not fun. I don't know, where's the joke? This sounds like the baby comes from a broken home. It's probably being abused. They probably making the baby shoot dice and girl, y'all take the fun out of everything. I was like, damn, I thought it was funny that the little baby took a little Jose Cuervo margarita and tried to import it in some Dixie cups. This tastes good. Make me feel a little dizzy. It's a funny story to tell. When that baby gets older, the mom's gonna say, one time, child, you took one of my margaritas to school, baby, and gave it. Here's the news report.
In there with the principal, we asked her, was she okay? How did she feel? She said a little dizzy.
Oh.
Puzzled, understandable. Their daughters given Jose Cuervo margaritas they thought was juice by a fellow kindergartner Thursday at Grand River Academy in Livonia at snack time. She said the girl poured it in her cup and she drank it, and then the girl ended up telling her what it was. So she went to the teacher and told the teacher that,
like, girl, this is some alcohol. This don't taste like that kiwi strawberry Snapple my mama gives me. I ended up deleting that post on the community page because y'all took it too serious. Like I said, y'all act like the baby needed a 12-step program. It said her child had a cup full of the mixed tequila drink and stated she had 4 to 5 sips. Smith and the other mom, Dominique Zanders, were confused when they learned what happened. She felt woozy, a little dizzy. Their children each have been given what they believe was juice during snack time, but they were drinking Jose Cuervo margarita mix at snack time, brought by a fellow kindergartner. That was funny to me. How much did they drink? How much did they drink? That was funny. Shout out to Carlos King. He is actually getting a television show on OWN, a late night show called The Nightcap with Carlos King. Baby, he's working, okay? It debuts on OWN on May 14th. So shout out to Carlos King for getting a talk show. I think it's gonna be cute. Have a little drinks and stuff. Kind of like a la, like Watch What Happens Live. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see. I'm pretty and ghetto, boo. Let's see. Okay, let's go to the Jasmine brand. What time is it? All right, we have some time. Arsenio Hall temporarily reboots late night talk show for Netflix festival. It looks like Arsenio Hall is returning to the late night talk show format, however, for a limited time only. The 66-year-old Arsenio Hall is 66. The 66-year-old comedian actor who once hosted the Arsenio Hall show is bringing back his hit show for a 4-night run during Netflix. During the Netflix is a Joke Festival. Arsenio will host Arsenio Live at the streaming giant's comedy mega event at the Hollywood Roosevelt Theater in LA. So that's going to be good. That's exciting. That's exciting. Oh, this is what Future was saying on GQ. Besides him saying that other people are toxic and it's not him, he gets questioned. He's doing like this spread for GQ, and he gets a question that asks him, does he want more kids, by Julia Fox, no less.
Hi, Future. Do you want more kids?
Listen.
Hi, Future. Do you want more kids? Yes. By my wife, if I ever get married, you know what I'm saying, I want to have kids. But my wife, of course, it could be like
only a fool.
3, because I never had more than 1 kid by a girl. So like, if I had 2 by her, then it's like more than I had. So I feel like it was more special. Hi, Future.
Do you hear the logic? I want you to hear the logic. The logic is saying, if I have more than 1 child with her, she's kind of special because I haven't had more than 1 child with the 8 of the other women that I have children with, the 8 of the other women that I did not ask to marry me. If you are a woman, I'm telling you this, and I'm telling you now, and save it and send it out. If you are a woman who desires to get married and choose Future as a partner in marriage, you are a fool. You are a fool. You need a psychological evaluation. You probably need to be put away. There would be no woman in her right mind, you hear me, in her right mind, who would agree to wed in holy matrimony to this man. The likelihood of him getting married is in his lifetime, is very, very slim. More than half of Black men in their lifetime will never marry. 52% will never marry. Do you understand? He, like I said, is the full embodiment of the factory settings that they get. The logic. Listen to what he says.
Hi, Future. Do you want more kids? Yes. By my wife, if I ever get married, you know what I'm saying, I want to have kids. By my wife, of course, it could be like 3, because I never had more than 1 kid by a girl. So like, if I had 2 by her, then it's like more than I had. So I feel like it was more special. Hi, Future.
He feels like if you could get 1 person to have 2 children by you, it's more special. That probably will be his wife. If I get married. And then he refers, I've never had more than 1 child by 1 girl. Not woman, girl. That's what I noticed yesterday. I was in Themis's live, watching Themis's live, and he was talking about Fresh and Fit. And the Sudanese nigga, he kept referring to women as girls. And I was like, why does he keep referring to women as girls? But that's their mentality. It's in the ground. It's in the seventh corner of hell. And when I tell you, it's not just these types of men that have, like black men, it's not just them that have this mentality. It's like literally coming out of the factory, they all have the same settings and how they are socialized to demonstrate manhood. Part of those things are mistreating women, trying to get over on women, being deceptive in how you relate to women when you're trying to gain access to. It's very toxic. And that's when people ask me, you know, you have sons, you have black sons, and why you don't this and black sons and black sons and black sons and black sons. I can do whatever I need to do in my home to teach them how to be respectable, kind, compassionate, right? When you see someone in distress, male or female, help them out, bring order to situations where there's chaos. I can teach them all of those things. But what's going to happen when they get into society? When they get around boys who have been taught by their uncles and their fathers how to mistreat women, and when they see my son acting a certain way, the way that his mother taught him to behave with women, and then they make fun of him for being nice to women. They call him a simp for being nice to the girl who looked uncomfortable when the little boy had his hand trying to talk to a girl. My son went to the teacher and told, oh, the girl doesn't look comfortable. I saw a girl looking uncomfortable. A little boy had his hand on the wall, blocking her while trying to talk to her. Yes, junior high school. So somebody has taught him this is how you relate to women. You block them, how you relate to girls. You block them from getting away, hem them up, and ask them, do they like you, and all of this other stuff. The girl looking uncomfortable, my son goes to the teacher and says, she looks uncomfortable. I don't know what's happening over there. Because he didn't want to get into it with the boy, so he went and told an adult. But when he gets older and that happens, you see a girl or a young lady in distress and you try to bring order to the situation, and the people who look like you, your peer group, is making fun of you for being nice to women and girls. I don't have any control of that. And when y'all keep blaming single mothers, no, when these boys get into society, their peer influence, peer pressure. Yeah, remember that word? Their peer influence is going to have more of an influence than I did. Trust and believe that. I remember my grandmother, old lady with my uncle, a man she raised, he grew up to be disrespectful. I would listen to my grandmother say, where did I go wrong? You old as hell in your 60s and 70s asking about a grown man who's disrespecting you, disrespecting his father, disrespecting his sister, disrespecting his children, disrespecting his niece, disrespecting his nephews. Just disrespectful. That didn't come from my grandmother, the way she raised him. That came from his influence from his peers and how men teach each other to relate to other women. And part of the way that they have been taught to relate to women is to mistreat them, to be deceptive. And if you are anything outside of that, you are called a simp. You are made fun of for treating women nicely. I don't have nothing to do with that. So yes, I have black sons, and I hope that things that I teach them and show them, that they remember those when they come across these situations and they are not influenced by their peers to mistreat girls. I also have to remind my sons how girls are taught to relate to boys in this society. Yes, you are going to find a girl who's going to lose her identity. Lose her identity in yours. and like whatever you like. Oh yeah, because that's what we teach little girls. That's why when the women go, oh, I lost myself in my family. I lost who I was. I didn't know who I was anymore. I put everything into my husband, into my relationship, into my children, into my work, and I forgot about myself. Well, you learned that in elementary school. They taught you how to relate to boys by completely abandoning your own interests, learning and loving what he does. And learn and liking his interest. You don't like nothing about sports. All of a sudden you all into basketball and stuff. You like all his interests. You want to be around his friends. Come on. That's how they learn. And then when you grow up, I don't have nothing to do with society's pressures. These boys are literally taught that if you're nice to a girl, you a bitch ass nigga. How you mistreat women, how many women you are able to take down, how many women are you able to smash, how many women are you able to screw, how many women are you able to break their backs, how many women are you able to tear their pussies up, how many women can you do that to? And then you complain about the state of your society that you created. You created it. And then you have the nerve to sit on a GQ platform and say, I'm not toxic. It's the women. That's how all of this shit works. I can do all this shit and terrorize all the communities and then turn around and sit down with my arms back on a chair and blame it on you. Blame it on a woman. Anyways, I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.
I'm pretty and I'm black. I look so good. I'm always so fly and I'm always so hood. Yeah, I'm ghetto and I'm pretty too. Pretty and ghetto, boo. Pretty and ghetto, boo.